This is an exit poll, very carefully calculated, not necessarily on the nail. But here it is, 10 o'clock. And we are saying the Conservatives are the largest party. The Conservatives on 316. That's up 9.
If this exit poll is right, Andrew, I will publicly eat my hat on your programme.
Swindon North is declaring. So,
that is exactly in line with what our exit poll was suggesting.
The Battersea Declaration. A swing from Labour to Conservative, 1.7%.
Ed Miliband's leadership will be on the line by the end of this evening if this is how it's going to go on.
Kilmarnock and Loudon in West Scotland.
That's an extraordinary swing. They'll be hanging their heads in pain and gloom and despair.
Douglas Alexander, who was at the very heart of Labour's campaign, has been defeated.
We are seeing the entire shape of British politics changing before our eyes.
Look at that. It is right up. It's almost breaking our swingometer.
Jim Murphy's result.
He's gone and gone big.
And our fight back starts tomorrow morning.
I'm sorry, there's too much noise. Too many SNP activists cheering at the moment.
Red car, you can see here. It's a horrifying column, that, for the Lib Dems, down 27%.
Well, Labour take that seat from the Liberal Democrats. You can see it on Simon Hughes' face. Sir Douglas Carswell, who defected from the Conservatives to UKIP, has held on. So Vince Cable defeated.
Unfortunately, this has been a terrible night for our party all over.
I hereby declare that Nick Clegg has been duly elected.
This has been a cruel and punishing night for the Liberal Democrats.
Miliband Ed, Labour Party, 20,708 votes.
This has clearly been a very disappointing and difficult night for the Labour Party.
David William Donald Cameron is duly elected as Member of Parliament.
I want my party, and I hope a government I would like to lead, to reclaim a mantle that we should never have lost.
He will be able to govern for the first time as a Conservative leader of a Conservative-only government.
David Cameron has written on Twitter, "Here's to a brighter future for everyone."
This is a hat.
You are so predictable, aren't you? I just knew you'd do it.
I wanted to get a bigger one.
Balls, Ed, Labour and Cooperative Party, 18,354.
Well, I think it's fair to say that's probably the biggest casualty of this election so far.
I'm just sorry we couldn't quite do enough to repeat what we did in 2010.
It is as if an electoral firing squad has felled a generation of Labour leaders.
UKIP, 16,026. The Conservative Party candidate, 18,838.
I intend to take the summer off, and there will be a leadership election for the next leader of UKIP in September, and I will consider, over the course of this summer, whether to put my name forward to do that job again.
What do we make of that, Laura? So he's standing down, but he may stand again.
Well, when is toast not toast? He promised consistently he would go if he didn't get this seat, he would resign for the leadership. Except now we have a sort of Vicky Pollard resignation. I'm going to go off, I'm going to have a summer holiday, and then think about whether or not I'll stand again.
But clearly the results have been immeasurably more crushing and unkind than I could ever have feared. For that, of course, I must take responsibility, and therefore I announce that I will be resigning as leader of the Liberal Democrats.
Britain needs a Labour Party that can rebuild after this defeat so we can have a government that stands up for working people again. And now it's time for someone else to take forward the leadership of this party. So I'm tendering my resignation, taking effect after this afternoon's commemoration of VE Day at the Cenotaph.
So Ed Miliband, the third leader in the past few hours to announce his resignation.